Hey guys, so I wanted to hop on here and just chat about some of the AI tools that we use to help scale our agency to 100K months. At first, a couple years ago, I used AI very briefly. I would use some prompts on ChatGPT, I would test it out. I never got any crazy results, but I knew it would be helpful. And I didn't really use it for any business purposes. It was more just for personal use. Once I actually started to dive in and how AI worked and the prompts you needed to use and the different tools that were available, it completely changed my life. I don't think I go by one day without using either ChatGPT, Poppy AI, Make.com, or any of the other tools at least once or twice during the day. It is an absolute essential in my life, and if you want to scale your agency, you're probably going to need to use it as well. So what I wanted to do was kind of dive onto my computer here and show you some of the tools I use and how I use them. For more background, I run a real estate marketing agency. We just hit our first 100K month. We do Facebook lead generation. We have an IC team that qualifies the leads and also do a lot of editing for video ads. Kind of show you use cases that I use AI for. If you're running an agency, this might be very helpful for you as well. Let's dive in. We're on my computer now. Let's dive in and I'll show you the first one here, which is Poppy AI. Poppy AI has been super useful. There's a few things you can do on here. It's basically a big whiteboard, kind of like Figma. It has all AI attachments. So for example, without showing you this stuff, you can attach YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagrams, any text, prompts, websites, documents, and then you can use groups. So groups are super useful. I'll get into the use case in a second here, but essentially just go to YouTube and let's say you're trying to create content for your client and you want to look up the top 10 tips for creating video ads. You would take a YouTube video, like I found the best Facebook ad formula for 2024. If that's what you're interested, copy a link address, go back to Poppy AI. You can paste it directly into here and it's going to transcribe the video within seconds. You literally don't have to do anything. Beforehand with ChatGPT, you'd have to go into the transcript, copy and paste, tell ChatGPT to analyze it. This, you just paste it in and it fully transcribes it. You could do the exact same, like I said, TikToks, Instagrams, anything else. So now let's jump into the use case. So this board over here I had for my client. What we did is I was trying to develop video ads for them. I wanted to make really good video ads that would convert well and bring in some leads. So I made a group. I started one of these groups here and I put in all of our previous scripts that we've used in the past for a certain strategy, for a seller strategy. So I put them all into one group here, and then you can create an AI chat, which uses either Claude or ChatGPT already integrated with it. And all you do is connect the group to the chat box, and I can just tell it, analyze these current scripts and find the marketing angles within them. And it's just going to, boom, primary marketing angles, time sensitive relevance, expert guidance, value proposition, stress reduction, all this good stuff. So what I did is I got it to analyze our current scripts. And then I've created another group of who our client was. So I put in their website, I put in their Facebook, one of a PDF guide that they've had that just explains more about them. And I got it to analyze who they are. Once I analyzed who they were, you can just copy what Claude gives you or ChatGPT, open up a text box, put in here, and you can drag it right into the group. So now you have that text box that basically has all the information of everything that you asked for in that group. You can just place it in there. Next thing I did was I grabbed a bunch of YouTube videos all about how to create high converting Facebook ad scripts. So these are like probably 2 hours worth of content on how to create high performing Facebook ads. So I got it to connect to the chat box and I got it to analyze every single part of these videos, the framework, specific top tools and tricks that you need for it. And then, yeah, I basically got it to analyze it. And after that, I detached the box, and now I'm going to type in, using all of the information you have gathered, create 4 brand new improved scripts that will work to generate seller leads for my client. And basically it's going to use all the information it's ever gathered, and it's going to give you 4 banger scripts. Like, these scripts, I would have had to work so hard to either think of these or use just ChatGPT to come up with them. This makes the process so smooth and simple. So yeah, this is the first one, Poppy AI. If you do want to try it and use it, I will place the link in the description below. This is my favorite AI platform right now. You can use it for most things. Like I said, it already has Claude integrated in here in ChatGPT, so you can just separate out the AI chat and just use that by itself. But yeah, I basically use this for everything. It gives you around 2,000 to 3,000 credits per month, which usually is absolutely fine depending on what you're using it for. But yeah, that is the first one. We'll dive into the others here in a second. Okay, so the next one here I'm going to show you is Motion, app.usemotion. It's basically a project management tool, but it auto schedules things in your schedule. So if you use Google Calendar a lot, you definitely need this, even for personal tasks, not even for your business or agency. But if you use it for both, it's even better. It's going to get a little confusing when you first download it and start off. It takes some time to get used to, but essentially there's so many different views you can use. The main one, I guess, is the calendar. So like I said, it has your full Google Calendar integration of all your meetings, anything that you have kind of scheduled out there. And then if you write down tasks, the tasks will just like auto populate within the open slots of your schedule. And say one of your meetings gets canceled, it gets deleted, your tasks are going to get auto populated into that empty slot. So it's just going to make you as efficient as possible. And when you create tasks, as you can see here, you can go in here, you can set a duration. So this one I just set, it's going to take 30 minutes, assign it to myself, assign auto schedule, due date, deadline, all that good stuff. Then yeah, you can set up a bunch of different views. So this one's just kind of per day, what I need to do. For onboarding clients, we have our own task for this. So if I go here, I can see which clients need to be onboarded on certain days. Also for client management, we have a workspace there as well. Let me move my stuff around here. So yeah, we have it kind of broken down to the different media buyers, how many accounts they have there. So on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, we go through account reviews. They click on the account, write down their average cost per lead or any notes, kind of just review everything about them. But yeah, this whole system has been super useful. I've used ClickUp and Monday.com in the past. I honestly like this a lot better just because it's simple. It uses AI, which I love. And yeah, it's super effective so far. We started using it probably 3 weeks ago, and it's changed a lot about what we do. So yeah, that's the second one I definitely recommend. So yeah, those are just 2 AI tools that we've used to scale our agency to 100K a month. There are so many ways to use AI. For example, one other thing that we do on ChatGPT is we create a different project for each client, and we get ChatGPT to analyze everything they know about that client and also the area that we're advertising in. And then any strategies that we're coming up with, any video ads, anything at all, it's going to already know who they are in their area. So it makes things a lot easier for strategy. There's other things like Leadsy.ai as well, which helps with onboarding. So clients literally just click a button and it'll connect their Facebook Ads Manager and Google Ads Manager. So it makes onboarding extremely smooth. Another one is Tango.ai, which basically creates SOPs for your team members. So when they go to create a new YouTube ad or something in your processes, click on the Google extension, it's going to show them exactly what to do. It's like a Google document SOP on steroids. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with AI. Those are just 2 tools that I use right now. I don't want to overwhelm you too much right now, but yeah, eventually I will show you more and more as I keep learning and scaling our AI automation suite. It's going to absolutely change the game, and I know if you don't use AI, you're going to get left behind. So I'm trying to stay on top of these things. Comment below if you have any recommendations of AI tools that you use that you think we could take advantage of. And yeah, other than that, subscribe for more content. We're going to be showing the behind the scenes systems that scaled our agency to over 100K a month.